about Only Fools and Horses, episode 4, second time around. Now, in this episode, it is a cold day down at the market, and Del and Rodney have not done great business, so they go to the Nag's Head public house for a bit of lunch. And in there they meet their good friend Trigger, who informs Del that one of his many former fiancées is sitting over on the other side of the bar because she has just buried her latest husband. And they go over and start talking, and Del automatically falls back in love with her. Now, Rodney and Trigger, are less impressed with her return. And after a couple of days, we find out that Del has got himself re-engaged to this woman, and that she's going to be moving back into the flat. Now, Rodney and Granddad both remember how badly she treated Del when they were engaged the first time around, and how she wasn't very nice to Rodney, and she wanted to send Granddad off to an old people's home. Now, things really haven't changed that much. She's still very that way inclined. When Del and Rodney are out at the market selling things, she's at home back in the flat with Granddad, and she stops him from watching TV. She takes away his false teeth so he can't eat. She's basically not being a very nice person. Then Rodney, Granddad and Trigger come up with an idea that maybe it would be a good idea if they planted the idea in Del's mind that these Pauline's former husbands didn't all die mysteriously, or without, they didn't just die. She actually killed them. And when they're trying to put this into his mind, they kind of it gets sabotaged by Del, who works out what they're trying to do, and Rodney and Granddad give Del an ultimatum, basically saying either if you choose her, we're leaving, and you'll never see us again. Del then makes a decision to actually accept, to say he'll choose Pauline. So they're about to head off and move off to go to a distant aunt of the Trotters that they haven't seen since before Del and Rodney's mother died. And so with that, after Rodney and Granddad leave, Del starts getting a little bit suspicious himself, and Rodney and Granddad come back. They haven't been to see this great aunt yet, but they come back to pick up the rest of their belongings. And while they're in the flat, Del comes home, and he says to them, "Look, I fully understand what you're saying, and I'm going to come with you." So he leaves her a long note basically saying, "Get lost, I never want to see you ever again. You're evil, you've killed your husbands, you're going to try and kill me, never come back and see me ever again." And they go off, and they try to the country and try and go and see this old aunt. Unfortunately, the person they're actually staying with isn't their aunt. They don't know this. She knows that they're not related to her. and it's a bit of a shock for all of them in concerned when near the end they're kind of like, "See, we've been here for a week, and you've given us food, you've let us have your beds, we've had food, we've stayed in your house, we've used your electricity," and it's very much like that. So by this point, they go back to their flat, and when they walk in, it's spotless. It's completely 100% clean. She's went around. She's hoovered. She's cleaned. She's made her whole flat look the best it's ever looked. There's only one thing out of so Del and Rodney go around looking to make sure she hasn't put any traps or any bombs around to make sure they're not going to die. And then they realise that the phone's on, and before she left, she rang up the talking clock, and it's been on since she's left. And if you call a foreign talking clock, it costs an awful lot of money. So she's been gone for at least 2 or 3 days. The telephone bill will be massive. Thank you very much. Now, my score for Only Fools and Horses episode 4, second time around, is 4. Thank you very much, and I shall see you next time.